What is up, that's Andre here, and welcome to this 85k squad builder on FIFA 15. Today we are using a 4-3-1-2 formation, which is a pretty decent formation. It's very similar to 4-1-2-1-2 number 2. To be honest, I'm not quite sure what the difference is myself. I know it's just a CM in the middle, and you've got the CDM in the 4-1-2-1-2 number 2 instead. But we're going to start off in goal. We've got Diego Alves, who is, well, I would say he's a very inconsistent goalkeeper, because in the first game he was horrific. Like, he let in a shot through his legs, I think it was, and then in the next few games he was just absolutely outstanding. So he was very, very inconsistent, but you know, for the price I paid, I can't really complain. Overall, I'd say he's a very decent goalkeeper, and he's definitely worth the coins. Then moving on to our defence. At first centre back, we have got Miranda, who's one of my favourite centre backs on this game. He's got the pace, he's got the strength, and he's got the height as well. He's kind of, well, he's not that amazing in the air, but I don't really find any centre backs to be amazing in the air this year, because, as I said before, I'm struggling to score headers on this game. But he cost me 2.8k, so it's a very good price for him, because he is a class centre back on this game. Then our second centre back is Mangala, who some of you might not like because he's got high work rate. He's got high attacking and high defensive, which is, I wouldn't say it's the best either. He was very, very attacking in this team. However, though, he did score me 2 goals. And by the way, guys, it says that I played 14 games with this team, but I didn't. I only played like 10, because I got like 4 rage quits in a row before the game was even started, or within the first 5 minutes. So I've only played 10 games, so my record isn't that bad. It's not the greatest, though, I'm not saying that. But then we've got Juan Fran at right back, who's very, very solid. He's not the paciest, and he's not the strongest, but he does the job. However, though, he did give me 3 yellow cards in this game, so he was kind of aggressive. He did score me a goal as well, and got me an assist as well, though. So I would say he's very, very good. At left back, we've got Clichy, who I'm not really that big fan of. He's got the pace, and he's very OP, like some of you might say, but I don't really like him. He cost me 8k. He is very OP, but he's just not my type of left back, because I like to have a bit more strength. However, though, he's not the weakest. I'm not saying that, but it's just, I don't think he's my type of left back. Then we've got Sandro as a first centre midfielder. He's very, very defensive. However, though, he did actually go forward quite a lot, and he got me 2 assists as well. He didn't give me any goals. It was basically just Leroy Fair who scored me goals in this midfield. Cabella scored me 1 goal from a free kick. It was a wonderful goal from a free kick, but Leroy Fair, he was a goal scorer in this midfield. You can see here, Leroy. He's just so OP in this game. I mean, he scored me a cracking goal as well, and he's very good in the air. He's good defensively. He's got the strength. He can head the ball. He's got everything. Very, very good player. Then you see Cabella here, obviously, with a lovely, lovely free kick. I hit the post, I think it was 3 times, and I scored that one in the end. But he's got some really, really good free kick stats as well, I do believe. And then we're just going to finish it all off with this goal from Leroy Fair. What a goal that is! Wow, that was a nice goal. I didn't expect Leroy Fair to score those type of goals, but he did, however, get that one for me, which was really, really nice. Then we've got, moving on to our attackers, we've got Remy Cabella, who a lot of people, I've seen a lot of people say that he's OP, and this was the first time I tried him. He was really, really good. The only thing I don't really like about him is that he's very small and he's very weak, which is why I kind of haven't used him before. But he's got very good pace, and he's got some decent shooting and all that lot. But we'll get back to that in a second. As 2 strikers, Vargas, who's very OP in this game, one of my favourite strikers. Well, he is indeed on PS4. I wasn't that big of a fan of him here on Xbox One, though. However, he was very, very overpowered, but he just feels a lot better on PS4 for some reason. It might be because I'm playing in Division 10 on PS4, though. But he was very good, don't get me wrong, he was really, really good. Lacazette, he didn't really live up to the expectations I had around him. I've used him, I bought him the week he was out. I played 2 games with him, and he felt surprisingly good. However, though, in this team, I was really, really struggling. You can see that his goals per game ratio wasn't the best. At the first, I couldn't really score a goal with him, but he got better in the end. Like, I needed a bit of time to get used to him. But overall, I wouldn't say he is someone, I wouldn't recommend him personally, but I've seen a lot of people absolutely love him. I love his non-informed though, so you could get his non-informed instead. I make this team a 30k team. But he did give me a few goals, so he's got very good pace. I struggle a little bit with his shooting, and he was a little weak every now and then as well. Look at that goal though. That was the first time I did that pass. I didn't even know how to do it. It was just all random. I was just hitting some buttons there, and it went my way. But Vargas again, I would say he's a very good player, don't get me wrong. Very overpowered, and he's also very, very cheap. So look at this goal here as well, though. A lovely little, well, it wasn't that good of a finish. It was just a little skill move there. But Cabella again, very small and very weak, which is what I don't like about him, but he's got very good dribbling, and as you all know, dribbling is very, very overpowered this year. And overall, I really like Cabella. He's got some really nice passing as well. You can see that Lacazette with a nice finish, one of the few good goals I scored with him. I don't really know what was wrong with him, but I found that my right striker was better than my left striker. Vargas, like, I changed Lacazette to my right striker every now and then, and he played a lot better, surprisingly. So it might be because of that. I don't know. It might be because of the formation or whatever. But he just really didn't live up to the expectations, and I wouldn't really pay 60k for him. So it all depends how you play, though. If you like him or not, you might as well just go his inform and make this team a lot cheaper. But that is the team. It was a very fun team to play with, hence why I played 10 games with it. I normally just play 7 or 8 games with the squad, but I played 10 games with this squad. Really enjoyed it, and it was a very fun team to use. I would definitely recommend it if you have the coins, which you probably should have. It's only 80k. As I've said, you can also make it cheaper by getting non-inform Lacazette instead. But that is going to be the end of this video. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then be sure to leave a like. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.